Shimai GTA chums, I've finally gone and done it. I've bought the Nagasaki Shinobi for full price, 2.4 million. That is more than one whole Chaos Perico heist. And I've done this in the name of Princess Robot Bubblegum. Yes, that's right, it's another Princess Robot Bubblegum livery customization for this moped. So but first off, we're going to customize it to the hilt. And I'm going to take it for a little bit of a drive and talk about performance. So we've already done the armor upgrades, although it is a brand new bike completely. So first off, let's go straight through, crack straight on with the livery, because the livery is a significant bit. So I've got it in Nagasaki, Kawasaki green. It's a Kawasaki Ninja. I think it says it's a 250, but I doubt it is. It's a bigger bike than that. I think that's what the Google search says. But this is a Kawasaki Ninja. It's look 1,100. So this is that Ninja that's the fastest bike in the world, allegedly. And this is why we've bought it, the Princess Robot Bubblegum livery, which, I don't know, I don't know how I feel about it yet, but let's have a look at what else we've got. Shark is great, the hunting camo, I really do like that limo, that is excellent as well. That is excellent, green and pink goes with that kind of green colour, definitely. But we're going to go PRG, aren't we? I kind of prefer some of these in a way, like that is nice with the racing stripe maybe. But it's got to be PRG all the way to complete our PRG garage. So what colour are we going to do with this? So as we're in the auto shop, it's free. So classics. I hope we bought the auto shop last week, I assume it is, if I'm releasing this bike at the right time. So midnight blue looks good. Maybe a purple would look better though. Let's have a look. To go with that colour, or a white, just a plain white would do the job nicely. So there's a bright purple. I think that looks great. Let's have a look at what white looks like. Not as good, I don't think. I think we've got the right colour there with the purple. Secondary colour colours up. So these your forks, it should colour up, I think, because I had a quick look at it. So you see the forks colouring up there. So I think we could do something different. But I think we're probably talking about white of the order of things. We could go red, that's another option. Let's give a bit of a contrast. It's still in the right theme, isn't it? Like Torino red, a nice bright red perhaps. Let's try Torino red and see how we go with it. Okay, crew emblem goes. Whoa, where is it? It goes on a tank. There we go, it's a little crew emblem. You know what, that is so cute. Oh, there it is without it. Let's put the crew emblem on, it's just tiny. No one's going to notice. No one's going to care. Right, so let's go back to it. Let's do a proper customization job. This is our first time with this bike. Secondary rear fairing. So what the hell is that doing? We should see this. But oh, that's it. It's on top. Okay, so it's being covered up by the livery. But you see that? We've got none, and I'm really not seeing the advantage of that at all. Brakes, street brakes, we've got engine is done, exhaust. Oh, the exhaust we have a single, so this is very much like the Shotaro drag, and we can put a double on. That looks like Shotaro drag, do I mean it? Yeah, Hakachu drag, I mean, it's not Shotaro drag, it's not such a thing. Hakachu drag. Now that is nice, aftermarket doubles, they're like a carbon look to them, very much exactly like the Hakachu drag. Oh yes, and I think I like the Hakachu style ones. So yeah, customization wise, that's alright, isn't it? Secondary fairing. Oh, this is colouring up the Nagasaki. See that down at the bottom? I think that's a nice accent. I like that. What else have we got? What else can we colour up with the fairing? Track GT, Carbon GT Racing. So we can go carbon basically rather than. But I'm going to go secondary fairing. I like that little red stripe. Front mudguards, secondary fender, carbon fender. So we're just colouring up really, but the livery covers everything. So we're going to stay with the stock for that. Fuel tank, we should get some different shapes hopefully. I don't think that really goes. The secondary tank, it doesn't quite go. I mean, it kind of goes with that, but no. I'm not feeling that. Carbon, maybe. But we're going to keep stock, I think, because it keeps the livery in order, basically. Lights, I mean, you could put xenons in, but is there any point, why not? Why do that? Livery we've picked, and plate. So it's obviously going to be party on, Wayne. Party on, Wayne. And it's probably a blue or a yellow. It's going to be yellow. Respray we've done. Transmission we've done, just double checking. Wheels. Alright, this is the final portion. Wheel type stock rims. So we're going to colour these up maybe. I like the rims as they are. They are excellent. If we could colour those in, yeah, I'll keep with those. Maybe we want something similar. Similar, anyone? So those are similar. The Racer are nice. And those are a bit bent. The Track Star. Not that, not that. It's probably going to be those Track Stars if I'm honest. Honest? Why would I be dishonest about this? It's a customization video. It's yeah, nice, kind of. I think we want something reasonably straightforward though. That's alright. Enigma's good. I mean, maybe. Too much though. The spider web, also too much. So we're going to go with some kind of track star, I think. Racer or track star, of course. Right, with the rear wheel, we're going to go stock rims. Track star, anyone? There we go. Track star. And now we can do the wheel colour. So we got. Oh, actually, it only colours up the edge. Oh no. Let's. Now I've done that, I've ruined it, haven't I? I like the purple though. I've got red on there. I mean, that looks decent. If I'm honest, it does. I like it. It adds enough of a contrast. That is decent, actually. I've accidentally made it good. Tyres are bulletproof, of course they are, but tyre smoke will want a purple one for Princess Robot Bubblegum, and that is it. Mega complete, 6 minutes. That was quick. You know, I wasn't a super fan of this livery, I've got to be honest. It's one of the weakest of the Princess Robot Bubblegum liveries, and that is the only reason I've bought this bike at full price, but I'm quite happy with it. If it's a choice of that or zero livery, it's got to be this. As a bike, I've obviously been driving it a little bit, a fair bit, so I did upgrade it to the max just for that purpose, so I can have a go on it. And it does drive nice. It's a $2.4 million bike. Super, super expensive. Is it worth it? No, it's not. Of course it's not. It doesn't give you the performance at all. Your Hakuchu drag, I think it gets similar performance. On the track times it's slightly in front, but it's a Nadja's Ninja, so it's not significant. Hakuchu drag is far cheaper, far cheaper. That is the one to purchase. Also the Batty 801, 15 grand. 15 grand is similar, just slightly slower, slightly. So, I mean, it's not like the Reaver. The Reaver does full straight line performance, but then again, so does the Gargoyle. So the Gargoyle is the choice for straight line drag performance. So, but yeah, I like the way it drives, you know, but it doesn't corner amazingly. Like the Shinobi. No, I don't mean the Shinobi. What do I mean? Shotaro. The Shotaro is the one to go for. If you're on PC, the Shotaro is the one for racing, but this is definitely not as fast as that. And the cornering is not anywhere near as accurate. The Shotaro will turn on a sixpence, it really will. It's got stupidly ridiculous grip, and it's fast as well. It's faster on lap time easily. By a mega country mile. See, basically what I'm saying is you're not going to buy this bike for performance. You're going to buy this because it's a Princess Robot Bubblegum livery. So it's based on the Kawasaki Ninja, as I said, which during the making of Top Gun, which was made in 1986, was the fastest production motorbike in the world. And I think, I was trying to talk and think then, I think it was one of the fastest, or maybe it is the fastest in the world now. One of these is, one of the Ninjas is the fastest in the world, so that's kind of what I think this bike is supposed to be based on, but it isn't the fastest in the world, because obviously the Hakuchu drag, based on the Hayabusa, you know, the fastest production bike in the world, back in the day. Currently I'm not sure. So it should be a lot faster than it is track time. But maybe I'm missing something entirely. Also, the Hakuchu drag with the HSW upgrade is the fastest bike in the game. So for that reason, if you're going for speed, it's got to be a Hakuchu drag. And for hopefully on PC, we will have HSW upgrades in the future. So really, there's customization-wise, I'm not super impressed with it. If I'm honest, I know I didn't show you the carbon. Maybe I should have shown you that before I showed you the livery, because the livery is pasted over everything, but there's not anything interesting, you know. At the fairing, you can't take, it's not even like you can rip the fairing off and make some kind of brutalist bike out of it, which you can do a little bit with the Hakuchu drag. So customization wise, the Hakuchu drag's better. The livery's maybe a little bit better on this bike, but not massively better than the Hakuchu drag's livery. And I think for my money, the Hakuchu drag livery, the Japanese flag one, the Nippon flag, is the best livery of probably any bike in the game. So, you know, are you going to buy it for the Princess Robot Bubblegum? 2.4 million, or it's got to be a discount. You have to wait for the discount. So for me, I've already missed that boat. But for you guys, hopefully the discount will come out if you're watching this at a future date. So anyway, bike styling. Let's talk about the styling, because I think it drives like an 80, a Batti 801. It's pretty similar. It's got pulls good solid wheelies. So styling wise, it looks a bit like a Ninja, and that the reason why I had it in green originally is that because that is the Ninja colours, green and black, and you can, with those carbon colours or secondary colour, you can make the green and black dream, so you can make it look just like a classic Ninja, from well, the more recent classic, not like the Top Gun one when it was red and black with red stripes. So you can make it look nice. For me though, I don't like the profile. It sits up too high. It's not really long enough. I mean, it reminds me a bit like an old, what was it? The 2009 Fireblade. Now that was a beautiful bike, small, compact. It fits so nicely. Not for a tall person. If you're average height, ideal bike. Very compact, very nice. So that's the kind of feel of this bike in a way, but a bit higher up. It sits higher up. Oh, let's do the view as well. So internal views, the dials are nice. You can read those off, and see what kind of speed you're going to. And in fairness, I've not crashed it a lot. It does a lot of curb bumping, so you don't tend to crash much. You tend to bump off stuff. I'm going to show you eventually. I'm going to show you the old. So that it does that kind of business. You see? Luckily, I got it there. So it is quite forgiving in a way for just doffing around sessions. You can do some little stunts for that reason, which I think is better than the other bikes, perhaps. I'm not a stunt master, and I don't think that's a good enough reason to purchase it. Anyway, right, so that is what is this, Shinobi? The reason why it's called Shinobi is because ninja, Japanese warriors, except for a ninja is obviously a silent warrior who kills by night, whereas, Shinobi is... Actually, no. Is Shinobi a ninja? Oh, no, I don't remember now. Maybe a Shinobi is a ninja. I know it is another word for ninja. I need to Google that. Let's go to the garage while I'm Googling that. Shinobi. Is Shinobi a ninja? Define Shinobi, Google. A ninja or Shinobi? Okay, so a Shinobi is a ninja. Sorry guys, I was thinking of something entirely different. So this is it. This is my garage, and we're on the bottom here because we've filled up already. So this is, I mean, let's have a look at the livery itself. So livery wise, let's go in first person view. So you've got like Princess Robot Bubblegum doing her two fingers, Japanese kind of classic look, that, and with her armor on. So that is excellent. It's very tasteful for PRG. And who is that? Is that Wasabi Kitty? I can't see because it's so small. There she is again in... Oh, that's a bit rude. No, it's not rude really, is it? She's just in a bikini. She's at the beach. Is that... Oh, it is. It's Wasabi Kitty on the bonnet as well. On the tank, not the bonnet. And you've got the guy as well with the guy with the big sword with the blind kind of belt around eyes thing guy. He's on there. It's got all the characters. And I imagine that little pervy guy's in there somewhere, which I can't quite see. And yeah, it's got a lot in it. I think it's quite busy as far as liveries are concerned. I'll show you what I mean, which is why I think it might be the weakest livery, which is why it's because of the cost and the livery itself. I find it very, very difficult. This is a small one, so forgiven for having a small livery. But here's what we're talking about: a very big, loud kind of livery. It's very clear it's Princess Robot Bubblegum. So these are the kind of forms that are good and work really well. So I think they could have done with something a bit larger, like maybe just her face, maybe just the cat's face or that pervy old guy's face. On the other side, a different character. I think they could have gone for something a bit different with the livery. So a bit of a disappointment. So I can't recommend it for that reason. So not a recommended bike for performance, for livery. But if you want to complete your Princess Robot Bubblegum collection, it's obviously an essential, but I'd recommend you wait for it to get on discount. So we're going to go for a bit of a ride in the session, get a bit of a photo. If you found it useful, give me a like, give me your comments on what you think of this moped. Do you like it? Do you think it's a good one? 1100, yeah, I mean, it's not a 250cc bike, is it? It isn't at all. It's too big. too big. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a most excellent day. And the Princess Robot Bubblegum livery video garage tour will be out soon, because this hopefully is the last video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.